What's up, everybody? This is William from Before the Billions. All right, so we are back with another video. This one is going to be talking about how 100 to $150,000 is a dangerous place to be in. All right, so if you and I both know, $150,000 is a extremely difficult thing to actually be able to achieve. The average income in the United States is around 40,000, around that ballpark, right? For the average American, right? So if you are making around 40,000, it may be hard to wrap your mind around 100 to $150,000. A huge amount of money for a lot of people, right? So let's go ahead and see what this guy says about it. All right, so this is from Millionaire Mindset Podcast. So let's go ahead and click on it and see what they say.
Yeah, security is a risky because, like, if you think about it, that $150,000 salary, I think, in my opinion, that's probably like the most dangerous area you can be because that area is like, okay, let's say if you're making 50, 60,000, like, I need to make more money. I'm barely could pay my bills. Like, I need to do something. But that 150 area is like, you could pay your bills comfortably. You could take a vacation every now and then. Nice car. It makes you just chill. You don't think about, oh, I need to invest. I need to go hard. You just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dangerous area to be in because that area can be super comfortable. Like, you'll see people get to that point.
They're
and they'll be in that point for fucking 20 years just cruising because they got comfortable. Compared to the person that's making 40, 50,000, they're just like, man, they didn't boss up. They could have been making millions now. So security is a risk.
All right, so let's also read the caption where it says, "Doing good enough is one of the most dangerous positions you can be because it creates a false sense of success and security." Right, and that's true. Right, it is true that just being good enough is a call for you to be in your comfort zone. You have all your bills taken care of, and you're living relatively good, right? So I don't really see too many people getting upset at making $100 to $150,000, right? Then you have this comment that says, "Yeah, 100 to 150 isn't what it used to be. Inflation, high rent and mortgage, student loans, healthcare, it's brutal," and it is. It's also the other factor of taking care of your family as well. A lot of us are actually out here taking care of our families, and it's really because of maybe an illness in the family, or maybe just your parents or grandparents or a family member that you're helping to take care of may not have made the best decision in life, but because you care about them so much, you want to be able to help provide for them. So those are a lot of different factors as to why $100 to $150,000 may not be a lot of money to these types of people. But when you think about the types of jobs that actually can make that much money, it's actually a small amount of jobs that can actually be able to make that much money, right? Of course, if you go into tech, if you go into the management route, specifically like tech managers or director level, and then also you have senior director, C-level executives, they making way more than 100 to 150. But also, if you are in a specific area within the United States, you can also make this a little bit easier as well. If you live in California, maybe $100,000 ain't too much to snuff at. It's probably not that much money at all to them. Same thing for New York. And it's probably easy to get in those two areas, right? Or areas where it's extremely high price to be able to live there, right? So you have these areas. you have a small set of jobs that actually can be able to afford you this much money or this much salary. You have all the STEM fields that you can get into that make this much money easily. You have people who are into trucking and other different types of trades that can be able to make this as well. But it still is not something that the majority of people are able to make. And it is going to be difficult for the majority of people to be able to achieve this much money in salary, right? And with that, you also have to have some years in the game. It's not like you can be on your first job in the first year making $150,000. It's quite unrealistic. Now, I'm not going to say, not everybody isn't going to be like that. You always have these outliers. You have the exceptions to the rule. But it is extremely difficult to be able to get up to that point, especially if you don't have the years of experience or any certifications. All right, so before we go ahead and close it out, I do have another book that I want to show you guys. It is called Good Is Not Enough. Let me get it right quick. This book right here is called Good Is Not Enough, which is pretty much just talking about how you have to carry yourself as a professional, right? Specifically for minority professionals, so people of color. And, as a black man, it does actually speak to me because it does break down how you're supposed to carry yourself within the corporate environment in order to climb that ladder. So, please go ahead and check out that book. It's by Keith R. White. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is the cover again. If you guys wanted to see it, let me go back here. There you go. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please leave your comments down below, and I look forward to reading them. Please go ahead and also like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And also hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified whenever I make new videos on YouTube. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all on the next one.
This is me. This is who I was before the billions. Before I made the money.